Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Nash Sports here. Welcome back to a brand new video here. As today I'm going to do my possible 2023 draw for round one here, the fixtures here. Being officially resourced here by the Sydney Morning Herald here, as you are looking on the right side there as well, over there as well, yes, right over there. Yeah, there's some not surprising draws being in there, and also the team that gets a bye. I have no issues there. I actually don't mind it, but I would have much more rather like another team there to be honest, which they really must need now as well with the whole coaching situation there, especially sacking and all of that, which I'm pretty sure you all know, and I think I gave away there with the clue as well. But yeah, before we go into this video, uh, pardon me, pardon me, right there, pardon me. Please give it a like and subscribe for more low content in the near future there as well, especially for more World Cup content coming your way, especially for the Qatar World Cup, as you know the Socceroos team list has officially been released today. But we're not going to talk about that. We are going to talk about the round one fixtures that we are possibly looking for 2023. Now this isn't like now I think they are confirmed, but this is what the Sydney Morning Herald has been taught by some resources and that. So yeah, um, I thought there was rumors that it was going to be the Dolphins and the Seabreezers there to be the season openers there as well, which I would have had no problems with that um at all there as well. But I don't mind this, bro. So it looks like Paramount for the first ever time, they will be versing the Melbourne Storm not only in round one, right, for the first time in history, but they will get a season opener there for the third time. So no, for the for the fourth time now, I believe. From this from this decade, from 2010 there to 2020 and 2023. Now it's going to be a fourth one there, from what I remember on how many season openers we have kicked off there as well. One from 2012 there against the Broncos there, I believe, at home. 2016 was also against the Broncos there at home. Well, it was 2020 against the Bulldogs there, and yeah, those season openers there, they were pretty shy. I'm not gonna lie, they were not the best quality. Yes, we did get a win against the Bulldogs, but that was a very overwhelming game there. To be fair, it was a quite sloppy there as well for a season opener, but yeah, honestly, I hope this time Parramatta uh won't make sloppy or either just horribly wrong and all that. So yeah, I think this season opener for us will be a big success as well, and yeah, it just proves that versus them in round one proves that the Storm these days they're a bit declined there, especially with the forwards there, the way that they are playing now with the discipline and all of that. And yeah, Papias in there versus Govs in there in round one as well. How good there that's going to be with Coates there as well, with a Sivo, and with bloody who else? Hastings is there as well. Face up against them, but I mean, but the only issue is, well, I mean, below Josh Hodgson as well against fucking Harry Grant. Oh fuck me, man. That's my only worry there as well. But yeah, that's gonna be a pretty interesting game there as well. Season opener. I hope it doesn't go wrong. But man, I'm still thinking about the fucking Warriors with a hooker, man. It's just such a big concern that it's a big elephant in the room that you just cannot ignore as a Parramatta fan going into 2023. Honestly, But yeah, Friday it will be on the 3rd of March. It will be at 6 p.m. The Warriors versus the Knights. Now these two teams have faced each other in round one there, quite a couple times there in the past. Mostly, I'm at McDonald Jones Stadium, but I think this will be the first time that these two teams not only versus each other in round one, but also versus at Mount Smart Stadium. Now, obviously, yeah, the Knights, with all the team, bit our drama this and that, they're trying to regain some players in that, but the thing about but the speak about Ponga putting himself into six, which is absolutely just uh, ridiculous in there. Yes, sure, he has a good kicking game here, but I would much more rather than him as of halfback than 5'8" at least. But yeah, I will much more like put him there at fullback there. I don't think putting him in the halves there will be the biggest go there as well. I mean, with the loss of Milford there, I think that's a pretty like critical loss there for them. Yes, I know some people may say, oh, but Milford he wasn't that great. Well, towards the end of the season, he was starting to get back to his form uh, potentially, and to also get into much more better form than what it was at the Broncos there in the last couple of seasons before he even, just like try to move out there to Souths and the whole uh, like like situation there with his wife there hitting him and all of that, and then he got bailed and this and that, and yeah, he was not guilty and all the shit, and yeah, but yeah, in this game, I'm not gonna lie, it's a mere Friday night there. I mean, it's the usual 6 p.m. Friday night games, and this and that. There is a lot of debate there saying that 6 p.m. Fridays are not really that much of the biggest ones, and to be honest, like. Ever since they brought in the Friday 6 p.m. from from 2016 2017, I'm not too sure hasn't really been the biggest impact to my excitement and also uh, like on what I was hoping to be a great idea. But I'm not really a big fan on the 6 p.m. Friday night or over the Thursday night game itself. I will much more prefer the old school from my Friday night and like, especially just like bring back like a regular Monday night footy games, man. I mean, I would love to see it happening, but yeah, yeah, Vlandis and Abbo just don't see it that way, and maybe it's for the best for a game, maybe on how they do it, but yeah, who knows, man. But yeah, this I'm not really expecting that much here between the Warriors and the Knights. All right, going into the next match on a Friday as well, which is the main event at 8 p.m. It is the Penrith Panthers versus the Brisbane Broncos. Ooh, this is a very interesting game here. Now the Broncos, yes, sure, they are playing away, but for the last couple of meetings there, they have been pretty courageous there with their performance there, quite surprising there as well. Especially when before the Panthers were even like evolved their young system there before 2020 even came along there as well with the whole camp documentary there as well. Go watch it on the website. It's pretty good as well. Um, and yeah, yeah. Before then, like the Broncos, was like training Panthers like the bogey team and this and that, and that still shows it there, especially in 2020 and all of that as well. Quite a bit. Even though they got smashed by like twice and that. The other times, the Broncos back in 2021, they were actually pretty close to even cause a major upset there against Panthers there at Suncorp Stadium, but obviously he is away. But when the Broncos team, yeah, man, from last year, a lot of people thought that, especially me, that the Broncos were actually going to put quite some points in them. But I reckon this time, that might actually happen. So I reckon the Broncos can come near here against the Parent Panthers here. Quite shocking there as well. But yeah, after on how the Panthers played, all the way as well. A lot of people thought, nah, they're not going to go like back to back and shit like that. No, it'll be like Parramatta, especially me. Yeah, I'd say it to you guys, but they are the new Melbourne Storm. But I will probably go into that much more in the season previews for 2023 for each club. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, hopefully the Broncos can show up. It'll be an absolute incredible uh, main event there on Friday night to see that type of footy there as well, and just not be a blowout here as well. So yeah, so far I think Thursday off to Friday is pretty uh alright. So yeah. But on Saturday here it is Manly. What we can see was here between the Canberra Banks and Bulldogs here. This is very interesting here as well. I reckon this is also going to be a close game as well. I think this might have some big crowds here as well. And yeah, I think this is the best way to start here for Saturday as well. And yeah, especially with the Bulldogs with the stacked team as well. Manly, uh, just going under punted as well. And I gotta be honest here. Listen, look, I know it is a good start as well, but all honestly, I reckon Manly should have been the team there, especially see from the rumors there. The rumors said that Manly could have got like a buy from round one, but that was like from the idea from what they expect. But but from what we are highly likely going to see is that the Seagulls will not get a buy, which in my opinion that's a bit a scare and also a worry there as well. And yeah, I reckon the Bulldogs can yeah come away there and I get the win as well. But it will be a pretty good match as well if I mainly do turn up there with the Tom Dvorovich and the DC and all of that, especially on how they dealt with it's so tough there throughout the off season as well. And yeah. Now on the Saturday afternoon there, 5:30 p.m. They're playing at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. There is the Cowboys and the Canberra Rays here. The Cowboys and the Rays do have quite an interesting history over here. I think these two actually versed each other also back in 2017 and 2016 when I believe JT dropped the uh, tried to go for the drop goal there, but then he came off there from the right goal post as well, and I believe Morgan, I believe who has put it down as well. Uh, yeah, I think it was Michael Morgan who took the drop goal there as well, and yeah, man. It was just absolutely just amazing moment there as well. Probably one of the most impossible tries there that you will never ever see again. But can we see something like that spectacular there in round one as well? Coming up with the Cowboys and and the Raiders. The Raiders were the first ever team that the Cowboys actually show off their full potential that they can actually be a big threat there to the competition itself. And from onwards, there from the win there against the Rays there, um, at, at home there, I believe it was in round two, I believe, and now they're going to do all over again, but in round one there, and then they're going to carry the win, all the way maybe towards the grand final. Who knows, Cowboys fans? Who bloody knows? Now on Saturday night here, the main event, the Sharks and the Rabbitohs. Holy shit! This is a pretty good one. Now it is obviously the rematch there of the semi-finals, and these two have actually gone into going point here as well. And yeah, wow. Souths defeated Sharks. So no, Souths the Sharks defeated the Rabbitohs there back at Point Bay Stadium there from last year, and then in the semis there, Souths put the heartbreak there through them, and now he was going to take that throwing there. This time, what will be the Sharks here again at home, or will Souths do it twice in a row as well? And yeah, just put out the Sharks exposure there as well. But to be honest, the Sharks when they did had like a slow start there in that round one there against the Raiders. The Sharks after round one there they just went all the way there. So if that does happen there in this game, if the Sharks do have a slow start, do expect them still to at least to absolutely uh, like exploited throughout the graph there with the performance as well, improving it and all of that, and yeah, expect Hines there to possibly take them there all the way to the grand final. And yeah, great pockets, man, because yeah, Saturday night is gonna be pretty entertaining. So yeah, can't wait for the game there. Sharks and the Rabbitohs, and yeah, Sunday at 4 p.m. here, it will be the Dolphins and the Roosters. This is an absolute fantastic way to start a Sunday ticket here. Probably one of the most decent Sunday tickets that we have uh, ever seen. And if you guys want to know why I'm calling it the Sunday ticket, it's a thing where the Fox League just calls it the Sunday ticket and all that on the broadcasting thing and all of that. If you are a true Fox League fan and all of that. But yeah, yeah, the Dolphins, man, I can't wait to see them coming into the season. But to verse against the Roosters here, which with your judge in mind there, Tedesco here, and much more, and also with the cheese as well. There, yeah, many interesting and also some pretty weird signings that they have made of the season as well with Jake Turpin, bloody Jackson Apollo, and now bloody who else who they're taking Josh Mansour. I don't know what's to go with that one. That's pretty unloyal that Mansour is leaving South, the club that he grew up playing with to take that all the way to the Panthers into the grand final, and obviously, yeah, yeah, this is a very this is gonna be a very uh uh interesting match here between these two teams, but. I reckon this will be pretty close, and I reckon we're going to see a lot of skills here as well, a lot of highlights here as well, and yeah, history is going to be made here for the newest 17th team here as well, to be played at Sunday here as well. It's yeah, I can't believe that we're going to play um a full season 24 rounds, finals week one, and yeah, all of that there with a 17th team as well. It just feels amazing here that we get a major change as well since the Titans joined the competition in 2007, and yeah, can't wait for that. History will be made on that day there in Redcliffe. So no, at Suncorp Stadium. I wish it was at Redcliffe, but the reason why is that because fans, attendance, and all of that not really sending out that, which is kind of cringe. I must say, but hey, I if our business means business to grow the franchises that in a much more professional way, then it makes sense. So yeah, have a on what you want to be Dolphin staff, but yeah, I would much more rather to see it there at Redcliffe there as well, and yeah, like that's just me there, in my opinion, and yeah. All right, so the last ever game here, for round one here is the West Tigers and the Goggers Titans. Now, oh boy, this well. So when these two teams faced each other last year, oh my God, sorry no, in 2022, this year my bad, my God, it was one of the most shittiest games I have ever seen in quite a while. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Name me a much more worse game that has a lot of errors, barely no tries, barely a hero to finish it off there. But I'm hoping that the West Tigers can smash the Titans here, and if they can, man, then that's at least a good start there, which we can see something in there, but nothing too much there as well from the Sunday match as well. I mean, Sunday does have like a lot of like shit matches in that. I mean, they do have to fill it in there for like Sunday and all of that. But yeah, but the buy here is the St George Illawarra Dragons there. Now I don't mind it. Yes, there have been throughout a couple of dramas there with Tyrone Sloan and obviously trying to re-sign Benjamin Hunt, which they officially did, and that and the roster dramas there does continue there throughout the season. Some people have may have some concerns there for the future there for uh, Anthony Griffin there as well, and yeah, and honestly, I think they may. I yeah, I think they do. They do deserve it. Yes and no. Some people are like absolutely just outrageous. There saying, "Well, thank God the Dragons have got a bye in round one because obviously well Griffin will probably start fucking Jacob Lewis there because Jacob Lewis is fucking shit." Well, the reason why Jacob Lewis was shit at the Tigers because the Tigers like the lifestyle and the training them wasn't really fitting for him. There is a difference, right? When the players they do become successful. Like look at the Titans, man. When the players go to the Titans, their career dies, and one of my family members here. If you have been part of the Bullock system for the last 5 years, especially now, before they are going to be absolutely just unreal in in 2023. Let's be honest, Bulldogs are definitely a top eight team in 2023. But before that, if you were like a part of the Bulldog system from 2016 up till now, yeah, your career will be dead. So, well, no, I don't think your career is like fully dead at the Dragons, but I do see like the little system and all of that on how Griffin is going to like swap up throughout the spine and through and, and that and I know that the spine there is a pretty mixed there as well. It's a pretty shuffled there along and it is a bit of a mess there as well. So. I can understand the frustration there with the ink system as well. Who's gonna be uh, the actual hooker there as well? Why not McCulloch there? And why not just put like Kareem's there at a fullback or either you know man, there's just yeah, there's just so many options there that they really need to look into there as well, especially trying to yeah, man, like, and like, because a lot of people are saying that bloody fucking um what's his name again? I forgot his name. Yeah, Jaden Sullivan there should have at least stayed at the Dragons as well. But it looks like he may be going to the Bulldogs here by reports, and yeah, I think he is Jane Sullivan, just to be clear. Just like give me a sec, lads. Yes, it is Jane Sullivan there. Just not popping out there as well. Yes, yes, it was Jay and Sullivan there as well, lads, and yeah, just as for as I was not going to mix it up as well, and yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all of my quick thoughts there throughout the our round one first look at the draw there as well for 2023. What's your thoughts there, ladies and gentlemen? There, do you think that this draw is a great, or do you think it is a bit mid, or do you think that it will fail? And yeah, what do you think of the Dragons there being the team there for the bye as well? To fill in there for the 17th team as well. And what's your man? So what's your match of the week there as well? You see at the moment, and what's your shittiest match of the week, which is pretty obvious there. And yeah, if you guys have if you guys are brand new to this channel, please like and subscribe for more low content coming in the near future as well, especially for more World Cup content as well, especially for the Qatar one as well, especially maybe for the women's one. I'm not sure for that one as well for that yet, but yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been National Sports Law here. Take care and peace.
I'm coming in hot.